Today we will discuss the important MCQ on the Indian Penal Code 1860 on the very important topic, offences against the state. So let's begin with the first question. In the Indian Penal Code 1860, offences against the state are laid down in A. Chapter 5, B. Chapter 5A, C. Chapter 6, D. Chapter 7. So the correct answer is option C, that is chapter 6. Chapter 6 of the IPC deals with the offences against the state. The second question is, waging or attempting to wage war or abetting waging of war against the government of India is punishable under dash of the IPC. So section 121, B section 132, C section 122, D section 124. The correct answer is option A, that is section 121, that is waging or attempting to wage war or abetting waging of war against the government of India is titled under section 121 of the IPC. The third question is, whoever wages war against the government of India or attempts to wage such war shall be punished with A. imprisonment up to 14 years with fine, B. death or imprisonment of life with fine, C. imprisonment up to 10 years with fine, D. imprisonment up to 7 years with fine. तो इट इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट दैट आप लोगों को ये पता होना चाहिए कि अगर कोई भी हम वेज करते हैं वॉर अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया या अटेम्प्ट भी करते हैं तो क्या पनिशमेंट है. सो द करेक्ट आंसर इज ऑप्शन बी, दैट इज़ डेथ और इम्प्रिजनमेंट ऑफ लाइफ विथ फाइन. सो अगर आप लोग ऐसा कोई भी ऑफेंस कमिट करते हैं सो यू विल बी पनिश विद द डेथ और द इम्प्रिजनमेंट ऑफ लाइफ विद द फाइन. So the next question is, under which of the following sections of the IPC Indian 1860 a conspiracy to wage war against the government of India is punishable? Under which section? That is option A section 120 of IPC, option B section 120A of IPC, section 120B of IPC, option D is section 121 A of IPC. The correct answer is option D. This is a very important question. This was asked in the UPPCSJ in 2016 and also in Delhi JLO ALO exam in 2016. So whenever you conspire to wage war against the government of India, it will be covered under section 121A of the IPC. The next question is, a person who conspire to overthrow the central government by means of criminal force shall be punished with the imprisonment which may extend to option A 5 years, option B 8 years, option C 10 years, option D 2 years. So this is also an important question and the correct answer is, that is option number C 10 years. And this was asked in the WBJS examination in 2019. The next question is, which offence is defined in section 124A of the IPC? Option A is waging war against the state, B. conspiracy to wage such war, C. armed rebellion, D. sedition. The correct answer is option D, sedation. This was asked in the Uttarakhand CJ examination 2012 and sedition was added in 1870 in the Indian Penal Code. So it is important that 1817 में sedition add हुआ था in the Indian Penal Code 1860. And this was also asked in the many examination other than Uttarakhand, in also Delhi JLO ALO examination and also in Chhattisgarh 2016. The next question is, Mr. A, by his articles published in newspaper, has created hatred and contempt against the government of India. he can be punished for the offense of A. Waging war, B. Abetment, C. Sedition, D. None of the above. So this is the example of the correct answer, that is the C. Sedation. So this is the example of sedition, and this was asked in the हरियाणा in 2017. So लाइक अगर आप कोई भी चीज़ पब्लिश कराते हैं, कोई भी हेट्रेड कंटेंट और या कंटेम्प्ट अगेंस्ट द गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया अगर आप पब्लिश कराते हैं न्यूज़पेपर में, तो आप सेडेशन के अंदर लायबल रहेंगे एंड यू विल बी पनिश्ड फॉर दैट. द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज द एसेंस ऑफ सेडेशन अंडर द इंडियन पीनल कोड इज और आर ए रिजल्ट, बी इंटेंशन, बोथ इंटेंशन एंड रिजल्ट, डी बेनिफिट्स और गेन ऑफ द अक्यूज्ड. The correct answer is option C, both intention and the result. This was asked in the Odisha JS preliminary examination in 2014. So if like such act or attempt may be done either by the words spoken or written or by the sign by the visual representation, and such act must be intentional. So the next question is which one of the following is an essential ingredient of sedition? Option A, dishonest intention, B, malefied intention, C, words spoken must cause public disorder by act of violence, D, words spoken must be capable of exciting disaffection toward the government. The correct answer is option D, that is, if the words spoken must be capable of exciting disaffection toward the government, you will be liable for the sedition, and this was asked in the Haryana in 2010. So the next and the last question of this question series is which one of the following is a case decided by federal court on section 124 of IPC? Option A, Kedarnath versus state, option B, Niharendu Dutt versus emperor, option C, Queen Empress versus Bal Gangadhar Tilak, option D, Emperor versus Sadashiv Narayan. The correct answer is option B, Niharendu Dutt versus Emperor. So the federal court in Niharendu Dutt versus King Emperor, this was decided in 1942, held that the offense of sedition is the promotion of public disorder or the reasonable anticipation and the likelihood against the public disorder will be promoted. So this all were the questions relating to the offences against the state. We'll see you soon with the new chapter and the new topic. Till then, bye, take care.